Hey everybody, this is Alpha Zero at your service in the morning time. It is 6:10 for me right now, and I watched Log Horizon's new episode just minutes ago, and I just finished like just about a couple minutes, but I just had to take care of a couple things, you know. This is on episode 7. Now, when I looked at this episode, I gotta say, pretty nice right there, but there are some things that are confusing me, you know, but I think the episode's pretty nice overall, and so forth. So if anything else, I'd like to get started right away. So far, like, right now, Rize seems to be tearing up, you know, and after the opening, database, they seem to seeing that Krusty disappeared is also having a murderer to deal with. It seems to be stressing her out a bit, you know? Well, not exactly, but Krusty should come back in the heat of trouble. But the only thing, too, is, like, I did talk to a person about like this weapon whatsoever. It is pretty scary and so forth. I don't really know what's going on, but yeah. Right now this flavor text is also like evolving, you know? Very dangerous. And I'm not really sure if you guys remember last week about this weapon being able to like make Krusty disappear or annihilate him, but it's pretty scary to see what's going on here, you know? But this blade that the warrior has, it seems to be very vicious, you know, very dangerous. Like, there's a backstory about this hero, about Izuzo or something, Izuzo's Empire hero. He defeated a monster with this blade that he had, and later on he gets poisoned by some cursed chick whatsoever. And by that time, it's like I don't know, some kind of hateful spirit to give him murderous a power or something. But as we see the person who has a weapon and armor, he seems to be going crazy. He's like, I am not Rugius or something. I'm not Rugius. Together we shall avenge ourselves upon the daughter of Elm, blah blah blah, and the humans. And I go like, oh boy, what the heck is going on? As Akatsuki ends up realizing if she had Akihabara, I wonder what would have happened to her. That's the one thing too. As for one of the girls, you know, the one who sold the weapon to him, she seems to be keeping an eye on Akatsuki for some reason. And as for one of the guild member Seita Sojiro. He was told by like he was asked by his member like you sure about this? He says, yeah, I'm pretty sure about it. It's something that you can't teach or something. But I believe in the faith of power. I believe the strength of woman. I go like, man, you only believe in the strength of woman because you've been getting all the chicks to yourself. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Leave that aside. So everyone is trying to teach her, you know, about what this teachings is. But she tried to learn from two people, like two males, but he says it's nothing special. It's like something called Eyes of the Void, blah blah blah. And so far, Akatsuki ends up having training, but she gets her butt whooped, you know. And as for a little girl decides to give her a little bento lunchbox, and it's pretty cute. It says you can do it, and those vegetables. I'm like, ah, kawaii. And after that, like there's 3 effects of the sword that stick in the count, which is really nice. It's like let's see here, all his stats are buff for every additional person he fights pretty much, and for every adventure within 50 meters, it's like his strength and defense increase, you know. And right now things are just getting a little more crazy. But what the 3rd effect is like a huge boost to his HP. Like depending on the number of people in the zone. I go like, what kind of weapon will actually give you a boost of HP or something? No, I'm serious. Like I play a lot of MMORPG, and I'm pretty sure many people have too. But I never heard of a weapon that can like increase all those stats easily, like attack, defense, or something, and health, and then so forth. Though I could be wrong though. I haven't played much MMORPG online for a while, so I for myself don't really know what's up. And so far, like for an armor to teleport around here and there. Right now, like things are just getting tough and tough and tough right now because, and that's when Rize mentions like this is up to Lanicia now. And right now they ask her, you can shut off the Magic City's defenses, but if she remembers correctly, like Kanye says, like Kanye, if we shut it off, that's fine, but it will take decades and decades and decades of work. I go like, well, just decades of work. I don't even know why I use decades and decades. I mean, like I'm not really sure like how much it takes to actually like put up magic defenses, but I don't even want to know how much work it is. I mean, like if it takes decades, like 10 years or something or more, that's pretty crazy. I mean, like why would it take that long though? That's the one question that comes into my mind. Like, you shut it off, it's like a light switch. It's like a light switch, for example. Like, you just turn it off and you can turn it back on, but this one's totally different, so I can understand that. So leave it at that. Lanicia says she doesn't really know her answer anymore, and one of them like says like we're not gonna blame you if you don't want to turn it off. That's fine. I mean, we'll find other ways to try to solve this. As Akatsuki is trying to train, we have Nyantesan coming to Akatsuki and says like I see that you're training really hard or something, and therefore like Nyanta says like is there anything I can do? She says, oh no, it's okay. But you know, I think this message Nyantesan says like I think you're trying a bit too hard, don't you think? When I looked at that message right there, he mentions like Akatsuki did reminisce about the part where Shiro's like working hecka hard. He's just trying hard because he wants to, and she's going all out too. As she's training, like things just gotten a little tough for her, you know. And even though she's getting her butt whooped here and there, I mean, it could turn into something like some kind of strength whatsoever. Akatsuki trains each day. Lanicia comes by one time, tries to make some rice rolls, and Akatsuki chose the one that's all messed up with the fish in it, and it's actually good for her. And by that time, like Lanicia shows some remorse about something, but I'll let you guys watch the episode to figure that one out. And as for Akatsuki training hard, like she couldn't find anything that she could teach, you know. And as for the weapon who owned that weapon and sold it off to the murderous person, she realized like if I'd known, I would never have sold that weapon to him. I just go like, yeah, if you didn't let your own damn greed like consume you, that's for sure. And as you can see, Lanicia can't run away, and she decides to take part of the guild, which is pretty nice. I really like that. But I go like, what can you do exactly though? Well, there is one thing she can do. That's shutting off the city's magic defenses. But at the same time, put the whole entire city and the people of the lands at great risk. And pretty much Akatsuki gets ready for battle, and everyone takes separate ways, and therefore like the murderer shows up to Akatsuki and Mariel, and right now the guy's been talking and says take the lives of humans who betrayed me or something. So yeah, it ends where Akatsuki and Mariel are starting to fight. So yeah, now like this episode's pretty nice, you know. I think the animation like seemed to be alright. I tried I don't think anything like animation or something, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It's just like it's like I was so focused on the story. I was like so focused on its story. I was just focused on its like plot progression and pretty much progression overall, like character development and other things, you know, how I define progression. So overall, this episode was pretty nice, you know. I like the information. The sword that the murderer is using is pretty like crazy, probably OP in my opinion, but I'm not really sure about that. There has to be a limit though, you know. I mean, but I could be wrong about limits. Because I'm pretty sure every strength has a weakness at least. I mean, there's gotta be a certain amount of times where you can actually use the sword or use the ability or teleport here and there automatically, even though you have infinite magic. There has to be some kind of bearing weight because nothing here is invincible. That is a fact. So get to know the 3 effects of the sword. But not only that, I think the only thing that would have been a 4th effect about this sword is like it would turn you crazy. I think that's the one effect I'm missing. I like the 3 effects about like your attack and defense increase with the number of people here, your huge hit point boost. You know, the more people you fight or the more people in the area, your strength, attack, or hit points increase. Blah blah blah. Pretty crazy. But another thing I think that might have been another effect, in my opinion, is like it'll turn the user like crazy, thinking like he is that person or that beast whatsoever. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, this episode pretty nice overall. Next episode, like just saw a little preview, and things might get a little crazy to my worry, because like I think the plan to take down this guy already started, but part of that plan is already shown already. I already talked to you guys about what's up with it, you know. So if anything else, like I'll end my review right here. Pretty nice way to actually start off my day for Horizon for the week anime weekend, you know. So I'll end it here, people. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, later. Peace out. Bye bye.